So our next 3 exercises are exercises you can do if you have access to a gym or some equipment at home. Our first exercise here is an anti-rotational press. Anti-rotational press, with baseball guys, they do a ton of swinging, throwing, a lot of rotating, especially in season. So we limit the amount of rotation we do in the weight room, so we do the opposite of that and do some anti-rotational stuff to strengthen our core width. So our first one here is a Bailout Press. All you really need is a band. You can do it with a cable machine or an air-driven Kaiser machine. You just attach the band up to the squat rack here, and you're gonna take your hips, your feet, position them underneath your hips. You're gonna pull the band to you. Start at between your belly button and your chest, and all you're going to do is press out nice and easy, straight out, full arms extended. Bring it right back in, squeezing our core. What we want to do is resist the band rotating us. So we're actually resisting rotation here. Nice, slow, easy presses right there. So what we would do there is start out, beginning guys, somewhere between 5 and 6 reps, just so we don't get too fatigued. And then once we get proficient with that movement, we can add more reps or add another complex step, like step outs with it, split stance, single leg, Bailout presses, things like that. Our next exercise is a barbell rollout. Most of you guys see that with an ab wheel. You can also do them on a stability ball as well. So what we're going to do is get down on our floor here. Now this exercise is going to work your anterior core again, all right? This is more of an advanced one because the lower you get to the ground, the more advanced it is, the higher you up are, the more of a beginner stage it is. So you're going to start with your knees up underneath your hips, hands on the barbell, and all I'm going to do is roll this barbell out, keeping my core tight, and I'm going to go to a point to where I can't hold my posture up anymore. You don't want your low back to sag. That adds a lot of unnecessary pressure on your low back. All right, so you want to keep your core tight, keep your back as flat as possible. And we perform anywhere from 6 to 10 reps. Just out nice and easy. Pull it back in, keeping your core tight, good head, neutral head position. Right there, anywhere from 5 to 6 reps right there. Once you get more advanced, you can add more reps. But for you novice guys, I would start out with a stability ball, your hands on the ball, and then work down from there.
Any concern for shoulders on this? Guys have any shoulders? Is it just asking?
No, normally most guys that have problems with this are guys that let their hips sag and put all that pressure on their low back.
All right, so they can go out as far as they can possibly go?
As long as you can hold your posture, yes.
Okay.
So our next exercise is called a body saw, and you can do these on a slide board if you have access to a slide board. In here, all you need is a floor that's kind of slick and a towel. All you're going to do is put your feet on the towel, and you're going to be down in plank position. So just a good front plank position with your shoulders up away from the floor. All right? And from here, we're going to keep good posture. We're going to keep our back nice and flat. I'm going to push back and then pull forward. Push back and pull forward. And what you want to do here, most guys, when they go to pull forward, their hips will sag, just like with the rollout. So you want to keep good tension on your core, squeeze your glutes, and keep your hips and back up. No saggy hips. You're just going to pull forward and back right here. Good head, neutral head position. And we will perform anywhere from, same thing, 5 to 6 reps. All right, so we showed you 3 exercises there. If you have a little bit of equipment at home or you have access to a gym, do the anti-rotational press, barbell rollout, and a body saw. We would work those through in circuit fashion, 5 to 6 reps per spot. For our novice guys that are a little bit better, more technique sound, we'll progress the exercises, make them more complex, or add more reps. We will work through that circuit for 10 minutes, taking a break after your third exercise for 45 seconds to a minute. Or you can pair those up within your workout with a squat or press or single leg movement. But basically, you can pair those up however you want to do it, or do it in circuit fashion.